What's up, guys? Welcome. It's been a minute, technically, to like explain. I kind of switched to a lighter mace. Yeah, don't ask me why. I'm just switching my thing so much. I decided I want to like try a lighter mace out. It's been like a minute. In a bunch of, in a couple of clips that you've saw of me, it's been a lighter mace. So I want to try to teach people a little bit about what I know. So I'm just like off of. Okay, bro, I'm just so buns, dude. Yo. Like, from like what off of what I know, dude. Bro, this has like no room for me to do anything, by the way, so. It's like, it's making me struggle a little bit. For some reason. Here we go. Alright. First is, normal mace, or some other things, I guess. Bro, what the? Oh my god, I know what's happening. Give me a second, I'm sorry, guys. Just move my thing up a little bit more. I'll have more room. Yo, am I this buns? Like, I swear, bro, I can do that way more often, bro. I'm not recording. Hey, bro, I'm just so buns right now. But the first thing is normal mace. This is probably the most basic but the most essential thing to mace. Probably is. See, on keyboard and mouse, when you just buy, I have my own keybinds for this. I use like the exact same keybinds, by the way. And what I've just done was a elytra mace chain. You can do this with, none at all. Fireworks. The chain is just like extremely stable if you know how to use it. Or know how to do it, as I should say. Just give me a sec, guys. I'm like generally having a mental struggle trying to figure something out right now. Bro, before I record, I should have thought of this, bro, before I started recording. But anyways, the second, I'll teach y'all how to do this, and then I was gonna start something. Yo, I'm so butt. That's it, bro. Dude, why is the shoot? Give me a second. Like, I think I can just. Okay, yeah, sure. It's like, of course. Anyways, how would you do this technique? With my keybinds, I use E for my chest plate, Q for my mace, and C for my firework. Using like that, you can do something like this. Like, yeah. If you can hit your shots, unlike me. Like this. With the fireworks, you can do stuff like that. For doing hitting in a complex keybind is what you need to know about the mace. First, the thing you need to know about the mace is like a little bit how many compared to the height. The more height you have, the more damage the mace has. Which, the whole point. That's probably why you're watching the video. But something for the mace is stuff with a one block. Like one block hits are also something that's highly a part of normal mace. Learning normal mace is what you really need to do to start off elytra mace without the fundamentals of mace. From let's say I jumped. Like, if this husk just won't hit me, bro, I would be so happy. Yeah, I'm buns. But, from a normal mace hit, it's like my camera is like so restricted, dude. Give me a sec. I need my camera and my mouse for some reason. There we go. I put the cord already out so I can just So that's something that's like really necessary. Why is my shit just like bugging you? Was like essentially necessary. How I drop right here, like that. That's something that's like essentially necessary for learning. For learning Elytra mace, a key importance is, well, the height you're going up to. Like, watch. Going up a full burst like this, it might be like, yo, I'm sorry guys, but like, my mouse is actually like tweaking on something, dude, I swear. It's like the little gaps I have in my table are like kind of messing my thing up because it's tweaking, I swear. Like, but anyways, the higher up you are, the more damage the mace does. Which means with a elytra mace, going up this far, coming down, hitting a mace like that, might be something you're able to do, but I mean, it's not always going to do a one-shot hit. See, hitting more consistent hits in a row is better than trying to hit one singular shot that you might not even like well hit. For describing it, watch this. Saw that? Yeah, see now, I would like to call that something that would be not an instant shot, but consistently being able to do that is good. And I like to call this a floater. It's not the same thing as a chain, a elytra chain. A floater, in my opinion, is when you go up in the air like this, come down while using a rocket. So, but I already call this a bullet or a blitz. When you come down with a rocket like that. I don't use duration 3, by the way, guys. As you might know, the mace so far is is very interesting, but let's get into like the actual stuff you need to know. Alright, let's do one block mace. If you know how to do this, good for you, but technically you can't instant do it. Let me demonstrate. You have to wait about like a millisecond less just to do it technically. Watch. If I do it instantly, the husk will hit you. Your opponent will hit you. But exactly how you just saw it. This is invited to a party, bro. I'm just like, the husk will hit you, or you just won't land it. Why? Who knows? Aim at their feet and just wait a second. Wait until you're about to just hit the ground to hit it. So that's one advanced technique, I would say. Attribute swapping, I know how to do it on Java, but this isn't exactly Java, I'm sorry. Into more categories, stuff like that, like I said, like these are all stuff that like you need to learn to like even be like a little bit decent, bro, at the game, dude. Like this might like look useless right now, bro, but knowing normal mace, hitting a elytra mace combo, or chain as I should say, are very important. So how to hit a chain or a elytra mace. First, you want to execute going up to the air with a wind charge using normal mace. Hitting the normal mace, putting your elytra on, and last second switching. And doing this consecutively and consistently like I'm doing right now will be, and that is called a elytra mace chain. So, firework macing. I do have struggles doing this a bunch of the time, but to like a certain extent. Like I can do it. It might take me a minute, but firework rocketing is much faster and unpredictable in my opinion. It's much more about intensity and well, aim. Aiming right, there's like a couple ways in my opinion to do like firework rocketing. See, a bunch of things that people do wrong is that they, I guess they rocket going like this. I will say it's an okay tactic, but usually rocketing all the way back into the air, shooting down, then like this is way more efficient, in my opinion at least. I'm not gonna say do not do this because that is also a part of electromess. Also, bro, please on my life, bro, do not jump unequipped your elytra, and hey, you're actually weird if you do that. It leaves you like so vulnerable, dude. I'm telling you. If you do it, bro, get away from the habit, dude. Like, it's such a bad habit to have, especially playing this game. It leaves you so vulnerable to like attacks. For one more technique that I don't exactly know how to do, but I can try. See, to my fullest extent, I don't know how to do it, but I can try it real quick, but I'm probably not gonna do it. To explain it, it's going up in the air, hitting the zombie or your target, shooting a rocket, last second then pulling off something like that. Or honestly, I cannot probably hit that. Like with due time, probably. But perfecting your normal mace is probably something that you need to do to get anywhere in here. Because normal mace will help with things like, well, like if you run out of rockets. Also, make sure to practice normal mace. Normal mace is so good, dude. I mean, not normal mace, but elytra mace without rockets. Also, wind burst on your thing is completely optional. Density is also optional, but for elytra mace, it's more not really optional. I would say like it's usually used, I guess. Density being the enchantment that does like, I don't know, does like more damage the higher it, like multiplies it, I guess you could say. So some of the times you would see me hit this dummy, I would have already killed the dummy, technically. A bunch of the times with armor even. So that's not really the, I don't want to end the video right here, so a little bit of my gameplay with this would be, give me a sec. That is actually insane. I just ran out of stuff like instantly. But so far, usually keeping your inventory to a certain point and organized. For like a little bit of an update, if y'all were wondering like where I went, I don't even know, bro. I'm not knowing. I was on something most definitely. Like a quick explanation. I was like my storage on my phone like was so messed up, so that happens. Also, one more tip for electromagnetism: keep a totem in your offhand most of the time. Elytra mace is a high risk, high reward type scenario, I could say. Because really, without high risk, high reward, Elytra mace wouldn't be Elytra mace. Elytra mace would be something completely different. And well, that's how Elytra mace is. I actually just thought I like lost something. And stuff like that, how you see me kind of but for controller, I think is a little bit different. Also, something is strafing while in the air. See, can I do this to a certain extent? Alright, let's try real quick. While hitting a target, probably not. Like I said, but rocket macing, you need. Also, remember your environment. It's not gonna be likely that you probably are gonna fight somebody with crystal. But crystal PvP is a huge counter in the right hands. Also with keyboard and mouse, making sure your sensitivity is perfect is also amazing. Have your sensitivity fast enough to where you can read somebody's opponent. I mean, attack is, well, being slow enough to where you can aim fast enough to where you can hit somebody while you're moving. Something else is, think of the elytra when not, what's it called? When not using the rocket with it as like a extension. Think of it of kind of how the spear is. The spear is a movement item. The spear is not a weapon itself. Like for stuff like this, you don't always need the elytra. Like, it's just kind of hard to explain. Like, watch, I'll just. I just did it on accident. Oh my god, dude, take my own word for advice, dude. But, hopefully this video uploads. But that's kind of all I have to say for elytra mace. And for some more tips, make sure not to get like too low in healing, dude. If you want to know how I even made this, it's just as a husk with resistance and slowness. Y'all can add the armor and stuff or whatever y'all want to do with it, but this is specialized and meant for a keyboard and mouse, personally. Oh, awesome. One more little tip is, yo, please, bro, stop, like, I see so many people doing this, bro. It's such a bad habit to have, but, going up into the air and doing, like, really slow like this is good sometimes, but a more preferred tactic by me is diving down, technically. Technically is faster, still being able to aim the attack. This is also like really good, dude, if that's your last rocket. It kind of comes down as a rocket too. So you don't have to always like waste your rockets doing stuff like, oh my dude, doing stuff like this. Like, oh my, bro, I'm just like, doing stuff like that. So it's a good technique to be able to do. To be doing stuff like that. For the rest of this video, I wanna like just show my gameplay, bro. I'm sorry, I'm so trash at this. I'm just trying my best, I guess. Duration 3 and Duration 2, Duration everything else is completely optional. You might see like massive YouTubers use Duration 3, but Duration 3 just is not help with anything besides, well, the duration. And in my opinion, the duration is not that good, dude. Like, really, Duration 3 is just, it's just like Duration 1. In my opinion, Duration 1 is just like straight better. Less resources, less like everything. And please do not spam your mace. Just remember, your mace is a extension, not a, your mace is your weapon, but also at the same time your sword is something that helps your mace at the same time. So using a mace as well as a thing you only use, sword is also the thing you need to use with mace. For a little bit more, like I said, take that tip into mind I just said, like this. Or, use duration sometimes, but it's like, it's not even that bad. I'm just hating. I had something else to say, but it's like, I kind of forgot. Yeah. Guys, remember, this is meant for keyboard and mouse, but something else that you need to, really know is that damage placement. Hitting them horizontally can send your opponent, kind of up. Kind of sideways, like how you're seeing now. But me doing something like this. Same thing. But I kind of did it earlier, if you didn't see. It was hitting the top of their head, dude, is easier, I guess. The mace is also probably the most highest damaging thing in the game. And keyboard players, bro, watching this, remember one thing: the advantage you have against people playing controller and using this style. Remember that. Your sensitivity is faster than theirs, and you can do way more advanced techniques easier than theirs. Watch. Okay, bro, I'm just why? Yo, am I this trash? Am I cooking, guys? I'm just generally hating, sometimes I just, panic. But, like I said, remember that keyboard and mouse has way more advantages than controller do, bro. Also, things that controller have natural more aim assist. Who needs aim assist when you are literally using a cursor? Your setup has to be at least decent, and your inventory has to have, it doesn't have to, but usually keep around 6 totals on your body as a tip, I would say. Remembering everything that I just said, and this will be via, oh my, bro, I'm gonna end it off with a bang. Yeah, like I said, getting good at hitting your shots, even from high up, hitting killer blows like this are good, but wasting rockets is something else. Resources are everything in a nitro-based combat. Going for the kill always is usually the best thing to do. But PP is all just a battle of resources at the end of the day. A person could be the same skill as you, the same things as you, but really depending on how y'all both manage your inventories and manage your gear is really who decides who wins the fight. Remember, learn normal mace first before anything. Then go on to normal elytra macing. Then go on to using and being able to do stuff like how I do. Am I the best at this? No. If you're watching this and you're better than me, I mean, that's cool. I just do this for fun, exactly. The game, I don't take it seriously. Just remember, bro, the diving technique will always be, one of the best, bro, when you're on, no resources. Also, a part of the diving technique is doing something like this. I want to watch my camera for a minute. I can do it, but it's I don't know, it's not doing it too early, I guess, or too late. And it's turning your, flicking your camera up. Bro, I swear I can do it. I think that was exactly it. Remember, the mace still does damage like that. And learn Elytra Mace combos, dude. Like chains. Chains are so important to the game, dude. One more thing before the video just stops completely is how my armor is. Having a diamond chest plate significantly is learning. Give me a second, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just like. And that is learning how to, like, bro, like, give me a second. I'm just, like, taking all my armor off for a minute. That's learning how to do something like this. Alright, need my game login. And that is, yo, I'm just, like, bro, I'm just, like, so buns at this. Technically, what I'm trying to say is also learning your keybinds is also something like extremely important about the game. I was trying to like kind of do like what I used to do, but I can do it on controller. I think matter of fact. So give me a second. I can just like do this like, real quick. Don't expect me to do it like as the best player alive, bro. Because I'm not like. Am I just really trash? Holy stick drift due to the max. A little bit far away, I guess. Like, mega lag, bro. I hate this game so much. Stuff like that. And that was me on controller, guys. I'm like, I don't even know what tier I am on controller. But I think I'm pretty high on the tier list. It comes to controller real quick, so let me just do my things back in place. I'm just like, yo. Let's put this right here. This is C, which is already there. Like I said, so Elytra Mace, think of it as a pretty underwhelming or overwhelming extension of itself. The Elytra itself is, well, for height gaining, and never try getting, try building a high support, like, building, like, a bunch of resources, as I'm trying to say. This isn't the mace, dude. This isn't, like, the spirit mace, dude. You do not need a hunger guard to be doing this. Like, that's also something, like, you don't really need so many things people think you need, bro, to be doing Elytra Mace. And there's, like, a skill window, and a timing frame window, bro, on Elytra Mace. Well, that'll be it for the video, guys. I really do appreciate y'all watching this video. This is gonna take so damn long to upload, bro. Oh my god.